What up, Black Suburban Dad here? It's the man with the most flaws in the game. You could call me the flawed one. It's the man with the red shirt. And like I said, I'm the man with the most flaws in the game, and I definitely wear that as a badge of honor. Because that's who I be. Because everybody's flawed out here. Nobody's perfect. I can't even be around a perfect acting person. Who wants to be around a perfect acting person? Try to say that 3 times. Perfect acting person. Perfect acting.
Nope.
Who wants to be around people like that? But look, man, it's a big letdown tonight. I got to say that. Straight off the rip. RIP to the Seattle Mariners just losing in the ALCS. I think it's the ALCS. So they will not be going to the World Series this year. You know something? It would have been good for the city. If you don't know, I live outside the city of Seattle. I will not live in the city of Seattle because it is a shit show hellhole that I will not be taking part of. But I do work there, and when I'm there, I will do my part to make the city a better place if I can.
Nope.
Psych, I'm not doing none of that. I'm just there working there. I'm just getting my bag and getting the hell up out of there.
And I'm out of here.
Now, I ain't trying to make Seattle a better place. There ain't nothing I can do with that place. I mean, come on, bro. But look, man, Seattle could have been taking the city to another level. You know, we have the, I ain't going to say we because I don't consider myself as a Seattleite or a Washingtonian, even though I've lived here a long time. Look, Seattle Seahawks have a Super Bowl. Seattle Mariners could have went to the World Series, which would have elevated this city to unsurmounted proportions or whatever you want to say. Look, man, Seattle would have been living on cloud 9 right now. If they would have just won the freaking World Series, it was a bad swing by one of the hitters. But look, man, shout out to them. Anyway, big letdown for the city. But today I want to go right back into what I pump and what I promote on this channel, which is age gap dating. Somebody was asking me, what is your philosophy? And I had to break it down within 1.2 gigaseconds what my philosophy is, because it doesn't take long to tell you what my philosophy is and how to break it down. But I'm going to use 30 minutes of your time today, and I'm going to break down once again, why I endorse age gap dating and age gap relationships, and why it is one of the only ways that we need to be proceeding forward into the future to make this place a successful dating market out here, because it is a hellhole. It's filled with landmines out there, bro. You walking into a field of landmines out there, you never know what you're going to get. But one of the other ways that I also promote, which I don't talk about as much, but I do promote it, is arranged marriages. I think we need to bring arranged marriages back. And the thing about arranged marriages, man, it's not about finding somebody. The thing about relationships, the way I look at it, you don't need to find somebody that you're in love with. You know something? Maybe you'll love them, maybe you won't. You need to find somebody that is good for you, somebody that's going to perform their duties good. You don't have to be in love with them, okay? Because when you predicate your relationships off of love, what happens when it falls apart? And I did not say if, I did not stutter. I said what happens when it falls apart, because it's only a matter of time. Well, you're going to take these emotions of love that you have, that you've built this relationship upon, all this love, and it's just going to get worse. Love's going to have you in a bad place, mentally, physically. But if you build it upon duty, just say if you build a relationship on love, like most Americans try to, well, when you find out that she's cheating on you or he's cheating on you, then you're going to want to blow up their car, or you're going to want to light something on fire. You're going to want to do something stupid that might land your ass straight to jail. Pass go straight to jail. Okay, but if you base your relationship on duty, if somebody cheats on you, you're going to be like, you know something? I'm mad about what you did, but since I don't necessarily love you like that, you still got to go out there and cut the grass. So I'm just going to say, you need to cut the grass. You need to throw me about $1,000 so I can go shopping with my girlfriends, and then I might forgive your punk ass for cheating on me. You're not going to be so involved in it emotionally that it's going to break you as a person. And that's why I say I think we need to base our relationships off of duty and not love. Love, when you get scorned, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. That is a phrase for a reason, because it's true. If you're scorned in love. Now, if you are scorned in duty, you'll be able to get over that situation a lot better. You'll just have to have some things that maybe there's some things that you're demanding of the person. Maybe you want, like I said, maybe you want some money. Maybe you want them to do something extra for you. Maybe you want them to take you on a shopping spree. Maybe you want them to take you on an extra vacation. You'll be able to get over it easier if it's predicated on duty and not love. Love, man, love can make things go all to hell. I'm telling you, it can make the best people. It can make some of the finest people in the world, because we all know there's fine people on both sides, right? It can make some of the finest people go bad and go crooked, man. So that's my take on relationships. But with that said, we're gonna get into our first age gap dating relationship. And I want to give a shout out to these people. Let me bring them up on the screen right here. Holy shit. I had a hiccup. Let me bring them up on the screen right here. Now, right off the rip, I'm going to have to say, and why do I do that? This is not what I promote right here. Now, look, it seems like they're happy together. It says 7 years together, 36-year-old male with a 62-year-old female. I'm going to get into this in one of the videos that I'm going to show. But look, man, if you like it, then I love it. If it works for you, then I'm good with it. They're still age gapping, okay? They're still following my philosophy. I just say that when your age gap dating is that the man is younger than the female, especially with a advanced age female of 62 years old, and a man that's 36 years old. Now, look, trust me, he's nothing to look at, okay? He's nothing to write home about right here. So when you have a guy that looks like this, he doesn't really care about his appearance as much. He's probably not going to get a girl that's around his age that's really going to admire him and covet him like this advanced age lady is right here. Well, then you might want to go up in age gap, because like I said, man, you get a girl that's around, if he gets a girl that's around his age, well, she's going to be more prone to stepping out on the relationship. She's going to be more prone. She's going to be more prone to leaving him. She's going to be more prone to cheating. Now, a woman like this, he goes up in age, a serious leap up in age, because this woman is probably going to be on her last leg. If not right now, sometime very soon. So old Daisy right here, old Esther, she's going to be hitting pay dirt soon. If you know what I mean. And he might come off as the beneficiary, and he might be up in her will, and he might come off with a nice lump sum of money. Maybe she owns a house, and maybe he'll come off with that house. So, you know, if you want to do it like that, I don't advise it, because men are visual creatures. Women are not as visual creatures. Now, I will say this new age of lady, yes, they have become more visual creatures, because they're talking about, ooh, I want the 6-inch, you know, thingy between your legs. I want the 6-pack abs, and I want you to be 6 feet tall. And I'm just like,
Nope.
You're not going to get that in the average man. There's a small subset of guys in America that have all those attributes. You're probably not going to find it. You got to be an extraordinary lady out there. And oh my God, look at these feet. Jesus Christ. Now look, man, this really grinds my gears, okay? Because I'm a big feet guy. You know, I love feet. I love a girl with a good set of feet. If she can be looking like, I'm talking about prime age Holly Berry. I'm talking about prime Holly Berry back then when Billy Bob Thornton had her on scene and he was clapping her out.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty
I mean, I'm talking about if it was prime Holly Berry stepped into the residence right here, you know what I'm saying, the dungeon, the lair, this place right here, Ninja, if she came up in here and she had on nothing but a bikini, but she had those feet totally exposed and they looked like a mountain man's bear claws, bro, I'd be like, nah, I can't do this, baby. You have to get out of here. I'm talking about prime age Holly Berry. That's how big I am on feet. Your feet have to be on point. And these things right here disgust me right here, okay, bro? So this guy right here, look how he's dressed. He got the gray sweatshirt on. Okay, whatever. His pants are just like, look like he's been working in them. Yeah, man, this guy, he doesn't have a lot going on. So a dude like this, a lower tier guy, you would say this guy's a lower tier guy. He definitely has to go up in age to get a woman that would covet him. Now, he's just doing what he has to do. It says, should I even read that? Okay, coming from a loud house upbringing, I guess the guy's writing this, and an unsteady previous relationship, she's been my piece. Since she retired this year, it's been even better. So she's retired, bro. This fool and went up and got him a geriatric soldier. Oh my God. See, guys like this don't have a lot. This is the loser male right here, 4K live and in living color right here on your screen. Uh, This guy's not going to do much to advance his life. So therefore, he's going to look for a sugar mama, which it looks like he found. And look, man, don't be surprised if she comes up turned up as a ghost earlier than what her life expectancy is, because he wants to get rid of her and get that life insurance, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So, yeah, guys like this, man, they're not trying to do much for themselves to advance their own lives and their own situations. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to find somebody who is vulnerable to their, he's going to come on to her and she's vulnerable, and he'll be able to make some money, maybe be able to not work and sit home with her and act like he's retired even though he's of a working age, and just stay home with her and just reap the benefits. And this is just a lazy guy right here, man. This is just a lazy guy. So, I can't really give him props like that. This is the only picture that they have on here. Let me see what the comments say, because these comments are about to be ridiculous. I'm telling you, man. How did your family take it? Yeah, exactly. Your family was probably like, I can't co-sign this, bruh. I can't co-sign this. A sweet couple, and you both look so happy together. I'm happy for both. This is an older man saying that. Yeah, okay, I guess. You ain't mad that he taking your women? How did you meet? Probably through Aegis Geriatric Home. Probably through there. The one thing I will say, and I cannot stress this enough, it's be patient. Small gestures go a long way. Like, I don't even know what that means. Nice flowers in your hand. Okay, now these are some normie ass comments that I don't want to get into, but look, man, shout out to him. Shout out to this guy. I'm gonna get this normie guy, this loser right here, this lazy male right here. I'm gonna get him off my screen. I've had enough of him. I don't endorse doing shit like that either. I really don't. I endorse like going out there, getting your bag, or even if it's not a bag, even if it's a little bag, I endorse going out there and getting it for yourself, man. But like, don't be so lazy that you got to go and you be clapping some. Man, imagine the smell coming up, like,
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jam.
Man, the baby, bruh, that's not a good situation right there, man. That's not a good situation. Okay, so look, we're gonna get into why I endorse age gap relationships, but should I play that? What are we at right now? I'm at 13 minutes. I'm not going to play that. I'm going to save that. Candace Owens has this video, man. It came out like a week or 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I'll probably play it on my next video. But first off, I got 4 videos. Now, I'm going to review these videos as I normally do. But let's get into this. And we're going to let this white woman tell you why, whatever she's going to tell you, because I haven't watched this video. I give you the nice raw reactions. Let's get into it. Let's see what she has to say.
7, 10, even 15-year age gap are actually some of the happiest people I know. Do you want to know why? Because when you're with the right person, the number doesn't matter. Age does not matter. For example, my husband and I are 17 years apart. Yeah, people talk. They love to judge. But here's the thing. We don't care. Not even a little bit. Because when we're together, we don't feel an age gap. We just feel us. And honestly,
okay, so I'm wondering what her husband looks like. I would say that her husband is probably in a decent shape. Now, this is not a bad-looking woman right here. She has a nice body, nice setup, and she also has a youthful spirit to her, which is something that I would actually look for when I'm age gap dating. I need somebody with a youthful spirit. I mean, just look at my background right here. I have Ninja Turtles back there. Okay, I was a big Ninja Turtle Leonardo fan when I was a kid, right? I have Ninja Turtles back there. I have the Django Unchained autograph photo of Jamie Foxx right there. Okay, and I have my real katana, which is Leonardo's weapon. I have my size right here, which is Raphael's weapon. Right here, I have the Thundercat sword, and that is a heavy sword. It's hard to lift with one hand, okay? So that's actually a real sword. This katana up here, it can cut a sheet of paper. I'm talking about in the air, so it's sharp. What else do I have? I have Right there, I have nunchucks. So right behind my head, you can't see it. I have Michelangelo's nunchucks right there. So I need somebody that has a youthful spirit just like I have. Seems like she has a youthful spirit, and that's one of the things that I say that you need to have when you're age gap dating. Your girlfriend has to have a youthful spirit because guys out here, guys just want to be kids again. Guys never really want to grow up, except for when they go to work. They keep it all business, but when they come home, they want to have toys. You know what I'm saying? They want to get the things that they didn't get when they were kids. I didn't have these turtles when I was a kid, not the big ones like I have right now. I didn't have all the weapons, so I'm going back as I am an older male right now. I'm going back and getting the toys that I didn't have when I was younger, and I'm getting them now. And I'd say next week, look, I love Power Rangers. Next week, it's a little pricey, but I'm going to bring in something, and it's a Power Ranger. It's not even a toy. It's one of their weapons, but I'm getting it. It's a couple $100. I think it's about $300, but I'm going to get it, and I'm going to have it on display right back there. So I'm just getting things. Point is, I need somebody that's youthful like me, and that's one of the reasons why I age gap date. And she seems to have a youthful spirit.
I keep him young, and he keeps me very well entertained and taken care of.
You know what that means, right?
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty jams.
That's the kind of balance that does not show up on any freaking calendar. So what's the secret? It's not about years. It's about your energy, the connection you guys have.
Okay, so look, I'm telling you, man, when I do these videos, I do not watch these videos at all. None of them. I never watch a whole video. If I watch a whole video, I'm probably not going to review it. Now, why do I say that? I'm saying that because I have to keep reiterating this because I'm right. I'm right a lot of times, okay? That's why I keep reiterating this. I'll say something, then I'll play the video, and they start to say it too. Let's listen to what else she has to say. It's that connection and that energy. Energy is a big thing.
Living in a way where other people's opinions don't pay your bills, don't raise your kids, or define your happiness. We live by one rule. We are going to do what we are going to do, regardless of what people think. So the next time someone judges a relationship by a number or an age gap, remember this. Numbers measure age, not love. And love, that's the only thing that counts. Drop a comment. Would you date somebody?
Okay, now she was hitting on all cylinders, firing on all cylinders, but she started talking about love, and
Nope.
I'm gonna have to disagree with her there because I just explained why I don't think relationships should be built off of love. You're too old to be looking for love. Look for somebody that's gonna treat you well, somebody you're gonna be able to go out into this world, be presentable with. Look good when he takes you to Ruth's Chris, McCormick and Schmidt's, when he takes you to Bobby Flay's and Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in Vegas. When you guys travel and do stuff like that, look for somebody who's going to look presentable, somebody who is a breadwinner, definitely, somebody who is emotionally mature, and somebody who's going to, quote unquote, take care of you, okay? So that's all you need to look for, somebody who's going to do their duties, and then you do your duties and you guys come together. Love can come later. You guys can build it. You can learn to love each other. You can learn to. Maybe you won't love each other, but maybe you just might. But you don't want to build these relationships off love. You need to build them off duty. So she was cooking. I give her that, but she was just wrong about the love thing. I have to disagree with her there. Now, I'm going to save them for last because that might throw you off a little bit. Okay, just the looks of it. And I didn't watch the video. Now, let's check out this video right here. And it says the truth behind age gap relationships. Hot take. Okay, now let's see what her hot take is.
To criticize age gap relationships, but can we talk about the real reason why it happens? No one's first choice is someone way older or way younger than them. The older dudes go for the younger girls either because they had a nasty divorce with someone their age and they're traumatized and they don't want to work on that. They want to just go with someone younger. Or when they were younger, they didn't work through their player behavior, their bad habits, nobody wanted to be with them, and now they're older and they're like, well, shoot, the only way I can keep a girl is if she's naive or if I pay for her.
Okay, wait, hold on 1 second, man. Hold the hell up. Now, she's cooking with rancid butter, which means that I don't agree with what she's saying right now. She ain't cooking with hot fish grease. She's cooking with rancid butter. I don't want to hear this. All right, now, no, I don't agree with what she's saying right now, man. You don't have to get a girl that's your junior, like a girl that's 10 years younger than you, 5 years. And if you were wondering, I'd say the minimum age gap you need to do, you got to start at least 5 years. You have to do at least 5 years age gap. And I'm talking about age gapping up. And then go to 10, 20, 30, 40 if you want to. Hey, go to 50 if you want to. But I don't agree with that you age gap just to keep somebody and you couldn't get anybody when you were younger and this is all I can. I don't agree with that, man.
The girls go with the older guys because they went with the younger guys when they were dating and they had a lot of bad experiences. They realized these guys aren't trying to be men, and so they go for older guys because if they're
Now, I will say that she's actually right about that because when a girl, women actually don't want an age gap. What they want to do is they want a guy that's right around their age, but they want this guy around her age to be emotionally mature. They want this guy right around her age to be so-called man. She wants this guy around her age to be all the things that daddy is, and I'm talking about like a sugar daddy, that daddy is, that he can't. Okay, he's too mature. He don't have the money. He don't have his own place. He's probably still living with his mom. He doesn't have a car. If he has a car, he's driving like a beater, like a 1987 Sentra or something like that. He doesn't have a 2025 Lexus sports car. So she actually wants to be with a guy that's her age, but a guy her age is not. He hasn't acquired all those things in life that an older man has. That will make a girl want to age gap date because this guy is more emotionally mature and he has all those things that I just named right there. Now, if you're a guy like me that's actually in shape, and I'm not going to tell you my age, and you could guess it, you probably be wrong, but you might be right. But I do not look my age. I don't have any gray hair, so I'm in shape. I can freaking leave the studio and run a mile right now. So it makes it easier for a guy like me to age gap because girls aren't ashamed to be seen in public with a guy like me. I know how to dress, I smell fantastic, and I'm in shape. Okay? So it makes it easier for a guy like me to age gap.
going to deal with someone immature, they might as well be someone immature who can actually take care of the family. So that's the real reason why age gap relationships happen. We need to stop judging and we need to start understanding and fixing. People love to criticize age gap relationships.
It's that first part. I'm going to run that first part back.
But can we talk about the real reason why it happens? No one's first choice is someone way older or way younger than them. The older dudes go for the younger girls either because they had a nasty divorce with someone their age and they're traumatized and they don't want to work on that. They want to just go with someone younger. Or when they were younger, they didn't work.
Now, she's talking too fast. Yes, like I had a nasty divorce. All divorces are nasty. There's probably about 0.2% of divorces that actually are cordial and the people actually can agree to things and it doesn't get nasty, but most divorces are nasty. But that's not the reason why you go with age gap dating. The reason you go with age gap dating is because what I've been saying is guys actually have a more youthful spirit and they want somebody to make them feel youthful. But guys like younger women, okay?
There are older men that like younger women.
Is that
there are
you?
younger women that like older men.
Are you an older man that likes younger women?
I'm an older man that love all women.
Now, you could set a 34-year-old Mariah Carey up to a 19-year-old Mariah Carey. Which one do you think 99.9% of guys are going to pick? Unless you're a pro-black or a black dude like that. He'd be like, oh, yeah. Black dudes be like, yeah, no, man, I like them thick. I like them like SpongeBob SquarePants. You know what I'm saying? I like that box body. I like that box 69 box Chevy Chevelle. I like something like that.
Nope.
So if you're a black dude, you might pick the older version of Mariah Carey. And I ain't talking about me, okay? Like, I ain't black. I'm OJ, okay?
Nope.
But anyway, like anybody else, if they were truthful, they'd actually pick the 19-year-old version of Mariah Carey because guys like to see young flesh. Guys like to see younger, prettier girls. Guys like to see girls in their prime. And whether you like to admit it or not, and this is not a knock on anybody, girls are in their prime from the ages of 18, legal, to the ages of 25. And that's just what I say. And the thing about it is I'm right. Now, let's get this girl the hell off my screen and let's get to the next video. And woo! Look at this. Look at here. Now, I have not watched this whole video, and as I pull it up, you can see why. Now, it is not visually pleasing. I have no idea what the hell she's about to say. I just seen the visuals, and it said age gap relationships, and I just brought it up. Now, she actually looks like somebody who I know, and I don't know this person like personally, but I'm not even going to say where I know this person from. I'm not going to say that it's a mom from one of my son's football players. It's not one of my son's teammates' moms from football. I'm not going to say it's one of them. I'm not saying it. But if it was, it would look like her. Now, this woman looks crazy as hell. Let's see what she has to say. Okay. So, look, check this out. Since TikTok wants to throw me a bone, okay, and they don't want to freaking play that video, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue to be the one-man band. And I'm gonna redo it, and I'm going to bring it back up. We'll do it live, baby. Let's bring it back up. Let's see what this predator has to say.
As that the younger person that is in a huge age gap relationship or whatever the case may be, like a motherfucker is like 10 to 15 to 20 years older than them.
Okay, so the video's already starting off bad, and she's using the, you know what I'm saying, the slang. I was almost about to say something. She was using the slang, the street slang, you know what I'm saying, the ninja slang. So let's see if she cleans that up a little bit. She's already losing me.
I've realized the younger person in those relationships a lot of the times tend to end up with somebody older because their parents were literally fucking immature as fuck. Like, they spent
I'm trying to follow along. Now, what she said is why people end up with somebody older is because their parents are mature or are immature. Oh, man, I'm looking at my soundbite. I don't have anything for that. So let's continue.
their whole life parenting their parents. Like, they're the ones in a household, like, doing parental things, in a sense. They're the ones that were dealing with, like, emotional stress that their parents were dealing with, way more mature than their parents ever even showed them how to deal with it. They know all the family secrets because they were so young around all of the shit, and
The hell is she talking about? They know the family secrets. That's why they age gap. See, and this is the kind of thing I'm talking about right here. This video is 4 minutes. There's no way I'm even getting through a minute of this. Well, I'm almost through a minute. I won't get through 2 minutes of this video. But this is a perfect example. And this is on TikTok right here. This woman probably calls herself a content creator. I have not did one cut. I don't cut any of my videos. I don't jump cut. One time I knocked the camera over and I had to cut it. And I had to, put it on CapCut. Anyway, I don't do any cuts. All my stuff is from the top of the head. I continuously talk for a good half hour, sometimes 45 minutes, and I could even go longer. This woman is cutting her video up. Other people are cutting their videos up, and it's still stupid, okay? It's still dumb. This woman has no logic. I don't even know what the hell she's talking about. She's talking about they know family secrets, and that's why they age gap. Like, where are you taking this video at? So what I'm trying to say is, please appreciate the craft. Please appreciate the talent that I am bringing on this channel, the talent that I am bringing in 4K live and in living color right here, trying to entertain your punk ass, okay? Trying to entertain you.
Got him! Got him!
Please just respect the talent. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get back into her.
they're the ones who actually know how to fix all the family drama. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like a lot of the times they date older because they end up attracting somebody who's older and shows a higher level of maturity than the adults in their lives.
Okay, so what she's trying to say is emotional maturity, but she's going about it in a terrible roundabout way. Okay, I had to break that down for people that didn't understand.
Ever have showed ever in their lives. And I feel like since they were so young parenting adults, they tend to not have the average kid, teenage, adult life because they're way more advanced. A good example is Solange and Beyonce, to be honest. Solange, husband that she divorced, was way older than her. Jay-Z is way older than Beyonce. At the end of the day, Beyonce and Solange have been child stars since they were young, because this is something that their parents were able to benefit.
Bro, is this what y'all watching on TikTok? Y'all watching this shit? Her name is Liberian Bad Beesh. Uh, bro, she got 72,000 likes on this video. She has 72,000 likes on this brain dead. This is a brain dead body, a programmable robot, an android, okay, a egghead, just breathing air, just stealing people's air. I'm telling you, man, this definitely a brain dead body right here. And she got 72,000 likes on this video right here. Who the hell is listening to this and actually getting something like, oh, you know something? Yeah, she could. I agree with that. She's right. Like, who's actually listening to this shit and saying that this woman has any kind of valid point, is making any kind of sense whatsoever? You can even, who's listening to this and can understand what she's trying to, let me listen to at least 30 more seconds and maybe I'll understand. Just maybe I'll understand.
Off of for years, down to the point like their parents don't have to do nothing, strictly off the simple fact that these girls have been working since they were 5 years old to put food on the table. And
bro, all right, I'm done with this video. I'm done with this video. I swear to God, I am done with human beings. The fact that she just said somebody's working at 5 years old to put food on the table. What kind of idiot shit is that? Who is this person? And y'all listening to her with 72,000 likes. I'm sitting up here spitting facts, spitting hot fire like Dylon, and y'all giving this brain dead body 72,000 likes on a video that's incoherent. It doesn't make sense. She got 82 jump cuts, so she can't even string together two thoughts to not make a jump cut because she's got to put down that damn fat blunt that she's probably smoking in between cuts. That's why she got these black lips. Come on, man. Her damn weave is halfway in her hair. And y'all listening to this, liking it 72,000 times.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Why am I even trying? Why am I even trying? All right, let me get into the next video. That's gone. Yeah. 72K. Now look, I'm gonna play this video right here. That video is hard to get over. I'm gonna play this video right here. Now, when I start this video, and look, they're messing with it again.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do something. I gotta redo it. Now, when I start this video, it's gonna throw you off, okay? This video is gonna throw you off at the beginning, okay? Let's pop it up on the screen right about now. Now, the video is gonna throw you off, okay? Look, it says we have a 21-year-old age gap. Now, I know, I get it. The first thing I see is, wait, hold up. Is this even legal? The girl's older than you think she is. I know this guy probably has some kind of fetishes. I know this guy probably has some kind of fantasies. I know that they're probably doing some role play where, you know, the ages would sound illegal, if you know what I mean. Because, look, man, you see it, I see it. The girl looks like a little child. She's not. She's actually, she's old enough to drink, I think. So let's get into this video. I just wanted to throw that out there right now. I didn't watch the whole video, but when I seen it, I was like, wait, hold up. Let me make sure this is valid, okay? This ain't some illegal stuff right here. Okay, let's play the video. With the volume. Oh, there it is. I gotta unmute it. Here we go.
We have been together for
See?
3
Now she looks older, okay? You get it? Now she looks older.
weeks.
3 weeks, like 21 days. Our age gap is 21 years.
Within 12 hours of meeting each other we had decided that we were now.
Now, look, I didn't watch the whole video. But look, this is on TikTok, man. I don't think if this is an illegal relationship, I don't think you can put this on TikTok, but golly, bro, this video got red flags coming out the wazoo. I mean, red flags popping up out of everywhere. Flags redder than my shirt. I need to know how old this girl is.
Roommates, fiancés, What do we say?
And look, bro, she's tiny, and he's just this older hawking man. So you know he's just like
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty cheeks.
Boyfriend, roommate, fiance.
It's a little crazy, obviously.
Yeah, no shit.
The way I like rationalized it to myself was that if I were in an arranged marriage somehow and I was arranged to be with Paige, I would be like, oh, cool, great choice.
See, he talked about arranged marriages. That's one of the things that I think that we need to do in order to move forward. Okay, let's progress.
Thank you. These people know me well.
Yeah.
It sounds so cheesy, and I'm like embarrassed to say that in front of you. Like, oh no,
Yeah.
she can't know.
I feel like what's cheesy is it feels like one of those like when you know moments, and that's like the cheesiest, silliest.
Yeah, and it wasn't like it was so almost so normal.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh, and it sounds like it's like so whirlwindy.
Yeah.
But has it really been?
It doesn't feel like it. It just doesn't feel crazy.
Yeah. Paige is my girlfriend. We're okay with that?
Yeah.
Man, these videos are throwing me off. You know, like, I'm not usually at a loss for words. These videos are throwing me off. Now, look, don't get it twisted. What is this? I don't even want to pull up anything crazy, bro. I don't even want to pull up anything crazy, bro.
Paige is my girlfriend.
I mean, bro, let me go to the comments. I don't even know what the hell they were saying, bro. Because this video is so out of pocket. It says, me and my mom have a 21-year. Okay, come on. Just give me the tea. You know what I'm looking for. Is this girl underage or not? I mean, come on. Ain't nobody talking about this. So nobody sees this but me. Are you sure he isn't your dad? Okay, all right. Now, we're getting closer. Somebody got to bring it up. My dad's 82. No, somebody got to bring it up. I can't be the only one that sees this. They're talking about their parents. My daughter married last year. Okay, she's 38 and he's 56. I don't know how old this girl is. So nobody's going to talk about this, right? How this girl looks underage. Nice. Mine is 40 years old. So, look, man, everybody's talking like they know this couple and that they know that she's of age. But I'm going to tell you what, man. I mean, if she's of age, they got some real good role playing up in here, man. I'm talking about real good.
Bow, 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 bow. Y'all some booty cheeks.
I mean, the role playing in this house is off the chains, bro.
We're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's official. We have been together for
3 weeks.
Look, man. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to end this video. This shit is getting out of control. This goddamn video is out of control. And I don't know how old that girl is. And is this their channel? All right, you know something? I'm going to get out of here because I might pull up something crazy as hell. I might pull up something crazy, bro. Look, I'm out of here. No, we done with them. We done with them. I can't even comment on that anymore, bro. Anyway, look, I endorse age gap. I endorse age gap relationships. Okay, all right. We good? Mm-hmm. Black suburban dad is the man with the most flaws in the game, as you just seen. That shit was flawed. All right, it's the man with the red shirt, man with the most flaws in the game. Tell a friend to like and subscribe. I'm still uploading this video. We'll see what happens if YouTube knows this couple and they see some illegal shit going on. Then I guess this video's coming down. But hopefully they're of age and everybody in this video is, I mean, look at that, bro. I'm telling you, man, that role playing going on up in that house is just dirty. I mean, just demon, just.
Demon got me.
I mean, you can't look at this. I see it, but the comments didn't even talk about it. It's an evil world out there, man. Black Suburban Dad Reviews. I'm out.